I swear this has probably been the longest race take. You know what? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I think we've definitely had some longer days back in like 2004 and stuff like that. That was just all race take stuff, all race take stuff. This video, as I always like to come on and say, this video won't be long. But this video actually will not be long. Okay. So, of course, in the midst of my last live video that I did at the house, uh Gabby's people, I'm gonna have to say, I guess now I ain't say people. Gabby's publicist was watching. Okay, she was watching. I didn't know who she was. Okay, didn't have a clue. All I know is, all I know is I got on Twitter and there was this lady and I'd never seen her for a day in my life. And she had put up some posts. She was like, "No, that ain't what happened. This is what happened, and this is what happened." And then I abruptly had to stop and say, "Ma'am, I'm not trying to be disrespectful," because I clicked on her icon. I didn't know who she was. And I was like, "Ma'am, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but who are you?" And now, as again, I was like, "No, no, 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 not like that." Like I'm like who are you? Because I want to know who I wanted to know who I was about to be talking to. Because apparently, whoever it was, they was real close to Gabby. Because they came out swinging hard. Like that ain't what happened. And then when they used the term "we," I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry. So who are you?" Okay. So all right. So Gabby's publicist. I just learned today. Actually, I like the lady. She's a very, very nice lady. Okay. Um, I like what she did. Okay. Because what she did was she heard me saying, "Well, wait a minute. I think somebody picked up the phone. I think somebody might have called up there and told them folks to do that, and they are bringing negative attention to our sport." So here's what that lady did. That lady said, "Hold on, pimpin', I'm finna check you." I like people who check people, and y'all ain't figured it out yet. That's why I'm making another video. She said, "Hold on, I gotta check you, pimp." Well, she didn't say it like that, but that's, you know what I'm saying, me being entertainer. So what she did was she came, and if you don't believe me, you can go to Ray State Twitter right now. Go to Ray State Twitter. You'll see everything on Ray State Twitter. She came to my Twitter and she literally dropped black and white emails. Literally nope. We didn't have nothing to do with that. We didn't involve ourselves in that. We told them we didn't even want Gabby's name to be in that. And so I'm sitting here and I'm looking at it, and then she come dropping. She showed me the email. She like, "You can look right here, see." And then it actually in one of the emails, she actually told them to not put it out. So I'm like, "God damn, y'all winning this debate hard right now." And she showed me the whole picture. She showed me a whole damn email with her and CNN, and she literally was like, "We prefer that y'all not put the story out." But then what was explained to me by her was they used the information via social media. They didn't give them anything, as in they didn't give them no information about him, yada yada yada. And again, I go look on my Twitter, exactly there. Like the lady sent an email back to CNN, and she was like, "We would actually hope that y'all don't talk about it." And the reason why she said, she was like, "Well, if y'all talk about it, then he wins because, you know, just go read it. Like, go read it." She put it on she might have took it down by now, I don't know. But just go read it. She put their statement up. So at this point, Gabby had nothing to do with Mr. 100K being banned. That was all him. That was them folk. That what them folk came and said. Them folk came to my page, and so I said, "All right, well, shit. Well, I'm gonna go back to the people, tell the people what I was assuming was wrong." Which was I was assuming, well, I'm gonna say this right here. Somebody said something to him, but it wasn't Gabby. We ain't Gabby with her people at all. Them folks came and told me. Again, you don't believe me? Go look on the page. That's why I say I respect them folks. Them folks said, "Hold on. If you're gonna be doing what you're doing, which is talking into like I'm doing, we're gonna make sure you got the right shit to talk about. We're not gonna let you go out there and be starting shit and saying shit." Oh, my phone. Hold on. I am back. My phone was ringing. Them folks pretty much said, "Listen, you gonna go out there and do your yapping. We gonna make sure that you get the proper information for your yapping." That's pretty much what they said. Like, we heard what you was trying to say. We heard what you was about to allude to. So before we let you allude to that, we gonna make sure you know we ain't got nothing to do with that. All right? That wasn't us. I respect them folk for that. And shit, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for God doggone thinking y'all had something to do with it. I apologize. Y'all ain't trying to make the sport look bad. You actually said don't do it. That's the first thing. So, hey, shout out to Gabby Publicist, man. And listen, look here. Let that be a lesson to y'all track athletes, okay? Let that be a lesson to y'all. You know what? Get your damn publicist. You see what I'm saying? Get your damn publicist. Cause that lady came at me strong, was like, nope. Fact, check. I said, God damn, I don't lost this battle. I backed out quick. I was like, oh Lord, I can't win no. I can't debate this. Anytime I'm gonna hit you with black and white, yeah, ain't nothing you can do. You can debate people all day long when it's word when you just talking or when you do, but when somebody come and be like, nope, here's what we said, black and white. Well, shit, all right, well, shit, y'all got this round. Shit, y'all got that. Don't mean you don't want the battle. How they said the war, you won this battle. You got this round. But that don't mean it's over with. Oh man, you gotta get you one of them publicists. All right, so now check it. My phone also went off from Coach Holloway in his camp, okay? Because everything that went on with the Justin Gatlin podcast show and how everything's being portrayed right now, okay? Here's what was told to me. And actually what was told to me is Coach Miles is actually very I'm gonna say he's very apologetic for it being taken the way that it was taken and for the way that he said it. Meaning he literally meant they weren't elite level coaches, as in they had never been elite level coaches. They're not a dentist, they're not a tonsure, they're not a dentist, they're none of them. That's what he meant by coaches. He didn't mean the term coaches. He meant in that level, like they're not elite coaches, and that's what was told to me. And then what was said was like he was like, okay, he may have said it differently. He may have should have said it differently. He may have should have said elite coaches, but what he meant was they weren't elite coaches. Not that they weren't coaches. If they coach youth or whatever or whatever, not they weren't elite coaches. That's what he meant. And also, what was told to me, he said, is people had watched the whole show, is neither one of them got fired. Their contracts just didn't get renewed. Their contracts didn't get renewed. So since their contracts didn't get renewed, that was that. But nobody fired them, nothing like that. Their contracts just didn't get renewed. So, and according to Mouse's camp, what was told to me was, I don't even know why they didn't get their contract renewed. But I kind of can understand. But nobody, because you got to understand this right here. None of the coaches made that call. That was a Max Siegelman call. So you really got to ask Max, why did he not renew their contracts? That's it. That's it. That's it. But now, Flowers family, I see what you just said. Here's what was also portrayed to me, okay? That Coach Holloway has been on record saying, tell her to call me. That's what was told to me now. That's what was told to me. Michelle got my phone number. Tell her to call me. That just listen, y'all. I tell all the time, my phone been ringing since I first started doing this radio tech stuff. That is what was relayed to me. That when Michelle started feeling the way she was feeling, it was relayed to her. Then just give Coach Holloway a call. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's just my update for y'all. I don't have the wind to do a whole long video. Told y'all this was really gonna be short and sweet. So to sum up everything that went on today, God damn, I feel like a real reporter. To sum up everything that went on today, Gabby's people have said we had nothing to do with Mr. 100K getting banned, FanDuel, locked accounts, none of that. They have came to me and told me, literally, her publicist, we had nothing to do with that. Okay, that was not us. Coach Holloway and his people have came to me and literally said that is not what he meant, and if it was taken that way, he is very apologetic. Because what he meant was They are not elite coaches. They have not done elite coaching. That's it. I'm going to bed early.